We do have an email from a viewer. Jeanette asks, with COVID rates dropping, do you think we'll be able to have a normal summer of concerts and travel? And are there legal risks for venues and businesses that open all the way back up right away?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I think a lot of that's going to depend on what state you're in, what the restrictions are. By the time this summer comes around, I can't see a business or a venue or a concert venue having any type of legal problems or any kind of ramifications for opening up. And if someone were to happen to get sick, as long as the venue is following the guidelines that are in place, and they change all the time. I'm not exactly sure what the guidelines in the state of Alabama right now. I know the mask mandate was lifted, but there's also some stores, especially some national chains, that even though Alabama has lifted it, they still require you to go, when you go into their store, their place of business, you must wear that mask. And a lot of times people, they don't like that, but too bad. The business has an absolute right to put whatever restrictions they want. And if they don't want you in the store without a mask, then either put a mask on or go somewhere else. But as far as the venue or the business facing any type of legal consequences for opening up, as long as they're following the guidelines that are in place, I don't see anything that would affect.
Yeah, well, and especially in Alabama, I mean, Governor Ivey just a couple months ago signed into law a law that basically shields businesses from lawsuits. If people contract or if they allege that they contracted COVID, there's a law in the books now that adds some protection for businesses.
Sure, and again, but every state is different. My daughter lives in Chicago. And we went and visited her not too long ago, and it's a lot more restrictive up there than it is down here. And some people can argue that's good, some people argue that's bad, but it just depends on where you are and what the going law is in that area. So just always be mindful of that.
All right. Well, if you have a question or comment, you can always go to lawcall.com/mobile to email us.